Great. Welcome. So let's start with our gentle yoga session. I always recommend some kind of pillow, blanket, towel, something like that on the floor that you can sit on to raise your hips up a little bit so you can sit up nice and tall. And that's going to help your lower back feel better as well. Okay. So I like to start the first few minutes of class with sort of a centering exercise. And a really nice, easy technique to center yourself, to bring yourself into the moment, to unplug, if you will, from your day, from life, is just to close your eyes and just listen. Use your senses. I want you just to listen to all of the sounds in the room and outside of the room. And now bring your awareness to your body. Notice your posture. Notice how you feel sitting on the floor. You're going to lengthen from the base of your spine, up the back, through the neck, through the top of your head. Relax any tension down through the forehead. Relax around your eyes, through the nose, the cheeks. Relax your jaw. Relax down through the neck and throat and the shoulders, all the way down the arms to your fingertips. And back up through the shoulders. Relax through the upper back, your chest, your lungs, your heart center, through the abdomen, through the lower back. Relax your hips all the way down the legs, through your feet and toes. And now bring your awareness to your breathing. So count to yourself the length of your inhale, count again the length of your exhale. Try to even out your breath. So if you inhale to the count of 7, you'll exhale to the count of 7. Good. And with your next exhale, let's bring the chin forward. Slowly hang your head down. Draw your chest up towards your chin and just hold for a moment. Feel that stretch to the back of your neck, to your shoulders. And then slowly roll your head to one side. Just hang the ear toward the shoulder. Move slowly if your neck is a little tight. Around to the back. Let your head go back. Your jaw is relaxed. Over to the other side. And back down to the front. Inhale, roll your head to the back. Exhale, back down to the front. And just do that about 3 times. Just a nice slow circle, follow the breath. Inhale, roll your head towards the back. Exhale, back to the front. Good, and just let your head hang down for a moment and then change direction. Good. And when you're done with your neck rolls, let your head hang down. Just clasp your hands together, lay them on the back of your head. Add some weight to the stretch and just hold. And bring your head back up. Put one hand on the head, the other one on the leg. Gently draw that ear towards your shoulder. A nice stretch. Good. And then let's do the other side. Same thing. Okay, let your head come back to center. Eyes are open. And then just look back and forth. Turn your head side to side. Good. And let your head come back to center. All right. Arms by the side. Inhale, reach out and up. Nice deep breath. Clasp your hands. Reach up towards the ceiling, palms towards the ceiling. Exhale, lean to one side. Inhale as you come up. Exhale over. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good. Back to center. Draw back slightly with the arms and stretch. Good. Let the fingertips touch. Inhale, exhale, let your arms come out and down. And then let's clasp the hands behind your back. Roll the shoulders back and stretch. Good. Relax. Go ahead and reach forward, palms face upward. Just touch the fingertips to your shoulders. Nice big circles in, back, and around. And let's change direction. Good. And relax. Go ahead and stretch your legs out. Flex your feet a little bit. Rock the feet in and out. All right, I'm going to have us go down onto our backs. We're going to do a little sequence on the back first, and then we can come up and do like standing postures. So come on down onto your back. If you want extra padding, you can use your blanket or towel. When you come down, you want to pull the knees into your chest. And then you can clasp your hands across your legs or just hold onto your knees. I want you to rock a little bit. Nice and slow and gentle, side to side. Take some slow, deep breaths here and let your back relax. Now, holding onto those knees, you're going to pull the knees in, gently roll them out away from you so that you're giving yourself a nice big circle with the knees. And you'll feel that it's like you're massaging down into the tailbone area and your lower back. And let's change direction. Good. Place the feet down onto the mat and open the feet wide. So you have one foot on either edge of your mat. And just let your hands either rest on your abdomen or on the floor. And then drop your right knee down toward the left foot and just hold for a moment. And then bring that knee up. Drop the left knee down towards your right foot and hold. And back and forth. Now you're just dropping one knee and then the other knee. Good, and let your knees come back to center. Move your feet hip distance apart. Okay, let's draw the right knee into the chest. You're going to clasp your hands across that right knee. Make a big circle with your right foot. You rotate the ankle. And then change direction. Clasp your hands behind that right leg. Extend your legs straight up towards the ceiling. Push through the heel and stretch. And then go ahead and point your toes. And then push through the heel. And point your toes. Back and forth. Good, and relax. Bend your knee. Using the outside of that right ankle, just lay it across your left knee. You put your right hand on your right leg and just gently bounce that leg, kind of pressing that knee away from you. And that's going to rock or open up that hip a little bit. Good, let's undo the legs. Let's do the other side. Pull that left knee in, clasp your hands across the knee, and make a big circle with your left foot. And then change direction. All right, clasp your hands behind that left leg. Extend your leg straight up. Push out through the heel. Point through the toes. Back and forth. You're flexing that and pointing that foot. Good, and now you're going to bend the knee. Lay that left ankle across your right knee. You put your hand on your left leg and just kind of gently rock or bounce that knee away from you. Good, let's have the feet on the mat now. Hip distance apart, arms by the sides. We'll do our bridge pose. Press your back into the mat. Press your feet down. Raise your hips up to a nice arch. Stretch. And relax. Roll down slowly. And let's draw the knees into the chest and relax your back. Good. Feet on the mat, hip distance apart. Press your back down, press your feet down, raise your hips up and stretch. And then roll down slowly. And go ahead and draw your knees into your chest and relax. All right. Place the feet down on the mat. Your feet are together. Let your feet touch, but your feet are knees are bent. Feet are on the mat. And now you're just going to let your knees fall out to the side. So it's a butterfly pose on your back. Now, when you do that, your lower back will want to arch a little bit. Let it do that, right? Don't try to press your back into the floor. Just let your back arch a little bit. And just let your knees hang out to the side for a moment. Try to relax. One more breath. Good, and then just hold on, put your hands on the outsides of your legs and press those legs back in. And now bring your knees back up to your chest and relax your back again. We're just starting to warm up those hips, so they might be a little tight. All right, now from here, I want to do our little spinal twist. So open your arms out to the sides, palms face upward, and you're going to lower your legs to the left. So you've got your knees tucked in, slowly lower them to the left, all the way to the floor. Let your toes and feet rest on the floor. Now your right shoulder might come up a little bit. So I want you to kind of lift and turn your head out to the right and see if you can get that shoulder down. Your knees might come up a little bit, but let the shoulder relax onto the floor. Then you could take your left hand, put it on your knees, and just gently, just nice and gentle, start to pull down or add a little weight. I don't want you to use your breath here. Inhale and exhale deeply, and let your body relax. Good, and let's bring the knees back up to center. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So now your legs go over to the right, let them rest on the floor, turn your head, look out towards your left hand, and stretch. Oh. And breathe. All right, bring your knees back up to center. Pull them in one more time. Just kind of rock on that lower back, massage your lower back. Good. So we're going to come up to seated posture again. You can either roll to your side, help yourself up using your hands, or you can hold onto the back of your legs, swing your feet, and just rock yourself right up to seated posture. All right, so from here, let's turn around and get onto the hands and knees. I'm actually going to take my socks off because we are going to do downward dog. Sometimes my socks are slippery. All right, so let's come over onto the hands and knees. We're going to have the hands under your shoulders, knees are hip distance, toes and feet are relaxed. Tuck your chin in, round your back, your shoulders stretch as you exhale, and then arch your back, look up and inhale. Exhale, tuck your chin in. Inhale as you arch and look up. So just do this several times, move at your own pace. Nice deep stretches. Good. Now with your next exhale, let's bring the hips all the way back to your heels, forehead to the mat. Reach out through the arms, the fingertips, and just stretch. Good. And we're going to do a downward dog. So hands are just a little bit wider than your shoulders. Come up onto the hands and knees. Curl the toes under, lift your hips, and gently stretch back. You can bend your knees slightly. Keep lifting your hips towards the ceiling and stretch. Good. Let the shoulders come forward, knees touch down. So you're going to sit towards the right heel, right? Twist and reach over to the left. This is such a great stretch. You're going to get into your lower back. You'll feel it through the rib cage, your shoulders. Use the breath here to help you relax into that stretch. All right, come back up onto the hands and knees and switch over. Sit back towards that left heel. Twist and reach over to the right and stretch. Breathe. Good. And let's come back up onto the hands and knees. All right, we're going to do a shoulder stretch called thread the needle. So we're on the hands and knees, right? Hands are underneath your shoulders, knees are hip distance, toes and feet are relaxed. Take the back of your left hand, put it on the mat. You're going to slide that left arm through behind your right hand, right? Slide it through, come down onto the shoulder and on the left side of your head, and then take your right arm and reach it behind your back. So your hand can just rest on your back. You might be able to touch the thigh, but you're looking forward, or you can look up towards the ceiling and breathe. Inhale as you exhale, let's untwist. Come back up onto your hands and knees. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Back of the right hand on the mat, slide it through. Come down onto your shoulder, rest on the side of your head. Take that left arm, reach it behind your back and stretch and just look forward or up towards the ceiling, whatever feels better for you, and hold. Inhale as you exhale, slowly untwist. Come right back up onto your hands and knees. Good. Okay, let's do a little more with our hips now. We're going to slide the right knee forward, okay, up between your fingertips. And then take that right heel, turn it in slightly so it's more by that left hip bone. Slide your left leg back a little bit more. Inhale as you look forward. Exhale as you come on down, and you can rest on your elbows, your forearms, or you can bring your forehead all the way down. And just relax with your breath. All right, go ahead and bring yourself up, hands firmly on the mat. We use our downward dog to go between the postures or the sides. So you're going to go onto the ball of the back foot, step your right foot back and stretch. Good. Lift the shoulders, come forward, knees touch down, left knee, slide it up. Turn that heel in slightly, stretch your right leg back. And inhale as you look forward. And then exhale as you come down and just relax for a moment. Nice, slow, deep breaths. Good. Step it back into your downward dog. Stretch. All right, bring the shoulders forward, let your knees touch down, and bring your hips back to your heels. Okay. Forehead down to the mat. So it doesn't really matter if the hips touch the heels. You want to bring the forehead down and just kind of round out your back. You can rock a little bit, rock those hips from side to side. That feels good. Let go of all that tension in your lower back. All right, bring yourself up into a kneeling posture. Let's curl the toes under, stretch your feet, stretch the arches of your feet, and then bring yourself right on up to a standing pose. Go ahead and draw yourself up. We'll come on up. I'm just going to adjust my camera. There we go. All right, check the time. I'm conscious lately. Living with a toddler and a 3-month-old, there's like no sense of time anymore. All right, feet about hip distance, hands on the hips, knees are soft. Go ahead and lean forward, roll to the back as you inhale. Exhale back to the front. And change direction. Good, nice, easy stretch. Now we're gonna hang in our front bend, so feet about hip distance. Keep your knees soft, keep them relaxed, and just let yourself hang down. If it feels good to cross your arms, you can do that. And then sway a little bit from side to side. You're just letting gravity draw the head towards the floor, lengthen the spine. Good. Release your hands to the floor. And I want you to bend your knees. Come on down into a squat. So the front bend in the squat is a nice sort of counter or opposite stretch. It's hard sometimes to remember. I struggle too with this, but like if you can throughout the day can do some front bends and squats, especially if you're sitting a lot, right? We're sitting at our computers. That's really going to help keep your lower back healthy. Let's do this again. Let's fold into our front bend and just stretch. You can sway a little bit from side to side. And then let's come down into a squat again. Go ahead and bring yourself down. Good. One more time into that front bend. Now bring your chest up. Let's put the hands on the hips. Inhale as you come on up. Good. Support your back. So you're putting like the heel of the hands right under your rib cage. Fingertips point towards the ceiling. We're going to lift through the chest. Gently lean back. You just go, it doesn't have to be far. Just a little bit of a stretch back. Good. And then come right back up to standing. Let's bring the feet closer to each other now. So your toes can touch or your feet can be just a few inches apart, arms slightly out to the side. Inhale, reach out and up. Fingertips touch, reach to the ceiling. Exhale, go ahead and lean to one side. And inhale as you come up. Exhale over. Good. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good. All right, come back to center. We're going to do a few of our vinyasa. You inhale, exhale as you fold. So we're just moving from posture to posture, following the breath. Hands on the legs. Draw your chest forward. Inhale. And exhale as you fold. And now inhale, reach and come on up. And then bring your hands right back to the heart. So you can move at your own pace. Follow your breath. Inhale as you reach up. Exhale as you fold. A full front bend. Hands on the legs. Inhale. Draw that chest forward. Stretch out your back. Exhale as you fold. Inhale, reach. Come on up. Exhale, bring the hands back to the heart. Inhale and exhale deeply. Let's do one more sequence. You can move at your own pace. Right, and just pause with the hands of the heart for a moment. Good. Relax your arms, relax your legs. All right, let's step out nice and wide onto the mat. Toes point straight ahead. Hands on the legs. You can do either side. Extend one arm with the palm facing upward. Go ahead and reach up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, slide that opposite arm down your leg and stretch like you're reaching for the wall. We're going to hold here for a breath. Good. With your next inhale, just turn the palm upward. Inhale, reach and draw yourself up. Exhale, let your arm come down. Good. Let's do the other side. Reach up. Inhale, exhale, slide that arm. Oh, we're going to hold for a breath. Turn the palm upward. Inhale, reach and come on up. Exhale, let your arm come down. Good. Let's take the hands, clasp them behind your back, and roll the shoulders back. Come forward into your front bend, nice and slow. And raise the arms up behind your back and stretch and keep your knees soft. Good. Bring the hands to the seat, hang them down to the floor. Reach over to one leg, try to bring the head toward the knee. Reach over to the other leg, do the same thing on this side. Good, back to center. All right, feet are apart. We're in a nice wide stance. I want you to bend your knees and reach the floor in front of you. Okay, we're going to do side to side squats. So turn the toes of the right foot, angle them out, and I want you to walk your hands over to your right foot. So you're leaning over your right leg, bend your right knee and bring the heel up. And then the toes of the left foot are going to point up towards the ceiling. So you've got your hands on the floor in front of you for balance. Now you're going to kind of walk up, use your hands. You're going to lift your hips, walk over to the other leg, bend your knee. Let the heel come up and then turn the toes of the opposite foot up. Okay. So we're just going to do that a few times at each side, just kind of nice and slow, walking up and over. Stretch. You can feel that stretch right along the inside of that leg there. Up and over. One more time. So we'll do 3 on each side. Come on down. And one more. Good. And let's come right back to center. Go ahead and bring your feet in. Step your feet about hip distance and come down into your squat again, but this time your feet are closer. Good. And now you're going to sit. So carefully come on down, sit all the way down onto the floor and stretch your legs out. So you can see, there you go. See me a little bit better. And then just kind of rock your feet in and out. Good, good, good. All right. Let's see where we are time-wise. Let's do a little more with the hips. I really like this one. This is the cradle pose. You're going to place your foot into your opposite hand or up into the elbow. Wrap the other arm around, rock that leg from side to side, and try to sit up nice and tall. Gentle movement, just opening up the hips, the lower back. Nice and gentle. All right, let's stop that rocking movement. Place the foot across the upper thigh. You've got your hand on your knee, and then just kind of bounce that knee up and down. It's a stretch for your ankle. It's a stretch for the hip and the knee. Good. Let's take this bent leg, cross it over your straight one. We're going to do what's called the cow face posture. I don't know why it's called that. Gomukhasana in Sanskrit. Okay, so we're going to keep you could keep the bottom leg straight, or I like to do this variation where you tuck your bottom leg under. So you're going to have one knee on top of the other, or it might be a little more open, something like this. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale. As you exhale, lean forward and just let yourself relax right into that stretch. Relax your lower back. Inhale and exhale deeply. Let go of all that tension. You're going to feel this in the buttocks as well. Good. And then slowly come on up. Let's do that same little sequence on this side. When our backs get tight, our hips get tight, this posture can help prevent and like kind of heal sciatica problems, right? Sciatica is when you get kind of like a pinched nerve from your buttocks, the piriformis muscle, all the way down the leg. It's not fun. It's not comfortable. So doing this kind of gentle stretching every day is going to help. All right, let's stop that rocking. Place your foot across the upper thigh, gentle little bouncing. And let's cross this bent leg over. You can keep that bottom leg straight, or you can tuck it under, whatever you prefer. And then go ahead and lean forward. Nice deep breath. All right, bring yourself up. Stretch those legs out in front of you. Rock your feet in and out. Good. All right. Now, have you come on down onto your back again? Feel free to get comfy. You can also use your blanket. You can roll it up into like a little bolster and put it underneath your knees if you prefer. You're going to come on down, relax now onto your back. Just pull the knees in at first to relax. And then I want you to stretch yourself all the way down onto the floor. And let your arms rest by your sides. Palms face upward. Inhale and exhale deeply. Eyes are closed softly. Just allow the floor to support your body.
And relax any tension from the top of the head down through the forehead. Relax around your eyes. Relax through the nose, the cheeks, your jaw, neck and throat, shoulders, upper arms, elbows, lower arms. Relax your hands, fingers, fingertips. And back up through the shoulders. Relax your upper back, your chest and lungs, your heart center, through the abdomen, the lower back. Relax your feet. Relax your toes. Take a nice, slow, deep breath. Inhale and exhale deeply. Relax again your toes and feet, lower legs, knees and upper legs. Relax through the hips and pelvis, your abdomen, your lower back. Through the heart center, your chest, your lungs, your upper back. Relax the shoulders down to the fingertips. And back up through the shoulders. Relax through the neck, through the face, through the top of your head. And now slowly take a deep breath. Start to bring your awareness back by moving your fingers and your toes. You can draw the knees into your chest. Clasp your hands across those knees and just relax your back one more time. And then you can rest on your side for just a moment. Good. Go ahead and bring yourself up. To your seated posture. Good. And then bring the hands right to the heart center for a moment. Just think of this as a kind of symbol for centering yourself and set your intention for the day, right? You can affirm your day. I'm so happy and grateful that this day is joyful, or this day is relaxing. This day is so much fun. Good. And then eyes are open. Namaste. All right. If you are going about your day, have a really good day. Remember to pace yourself. You get to set the tone of your day. You can even set an alarm in your phone to go off maybe every couple of hours to give yourself 5 minutes of centering, focusing on your breathing. If you want to stay and do some meditation, I'm going to sit for about 15 minutes and I'll talk you through a breathing technique. So feel free to do that. Right? I'm going to stop the recording. You all are so very welcome, and I want to thank you for coming. Really the best part of my week.